Minicasts are my favorite. They're loaded with lots of information that you can execute immediately. So today we are talking about hashtags. I know people struggle with them. So today I am giving you 7 tips to help you effectively use hashtags on Instagram. Episode 112 starts right now. Welcome to the Lora Shipman Show minicast, a special edition of my podcast where it's just you, me, my mic, your earphones, plus quick tips and hacks you can implement immediately to improve your life and your business. Are you ready to get started? I know I am. Let's dive in. Okay, in true minicast style, we are going to dive right in. The first tip is one that we hear all the time: use all 30 hashtags. And here's why. Doing so will give you 30 opportunities for more visibility, which means more potential likes and engagement. This strategy is awesome for growing your audience. So really take the time to research 30 hashtags that are going to help you with your post and your account and the niche you're trying to attract. Tip number 2 is about using niche hashtags. And a lot of people will think when they're using their 30 hashtags that they need to go big or go home. I actually say something different. What I recommend doing is using hashtags that maybe don't have a lot of followers. And here's why. You will make more of an impact on fewer people than you will on a huge audience. And here's why. Because in those hashtag hubs, because they are so popular, your posts kind of get lost in the shuffle, right? Because more posts are being added on top of it. So if you really become laser focused on the hashtags you should be using that are very niche and very small, you're going to end up being the rock star and the go-to person or expert for those people, those audience members. So think about that and really dive in deep and take a look to see where you can make a huge impact on some smaller hashtags in Instagram. Here's one, number 3, is one that people forget about, and that's trending emoji hashtags. Yeah, emojis have hashtags. So take a look at your emoji library and see which ones kind of relate to maybe your topic or to your business or to your brand or the niche that you represent, and start using those. Sprinkle those in your posts and see what happens and see how you attract new people just because you're using a hashtag and an emoji together. Okay, I'm going to jump on the niche hashtags again. They will encourage more engagement when you use them, because the more niche you are, the more apt you are going to be to connect with these people, right? They're almost like a forgotten audience. And when you connect with a forgotten audience, it just increases your engagement and your attraction to these people even more, because they really respect you for showing up for them. So go ahead again and go and dive deep and figure out what those niche hashtags are for your business. The next tip I have is using local hashtags. It's a great way for you to start the conversation in your community, stand out, and get noticed as the expert in your local area. And then it just spreads from there. So go ahead, find local hashtags and see what hashtags local influencers are using, and see if you can somehow use them in your message as well. My next tip is all about mixing it up. So you don't want to stay in any one size of hashtag and only represent there. You actually want to mix it up. So I like to do a mixture of small hashtags, like really niche, medium ones that are, medium popularity, and then really big ones. And I tend to use fewer big ones, but I do like to use them every once in a while, just because you never know who you're going to connect with or when your post might go mini viral or start to trend. So again, mix it up with small, medium, and large hashtags. The next type of hashtag you might want to consider using for your posts are long tail hashtags, or hashtags that are a string of words or a concept or an idea. And here's what I mean. For me, I might use hashtags for beginners as something that would describe this podcast, because you never know what people are searching for when they're looking for answers. A lot of times people are searching for phrases to get their answers instead of just one word at a time. So think about how you can incorporate long form or long tail hashtags in your hashtag strategy. So those are my 7 tips. And as a quick recap, you're going to, number 1, use them all. Number 2, use more targeted hashtags. Number 3, try using emoji hashtags. Number 4, using niche hashtags so you stand out and encourage engagement. Number 5, use local hashtags. Number 6, mix it up with small, medium, and large hashtags. And number 7, consider using long form hashtags versus single ones. I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed today's mini training. So go out there, execute, and until next time, stay social, my friends. Before you go, I just want to say thank you for tuning in and listening today. And I wanted to share something with you. As a podcaster, it's a unique experience because you're talking into a microphone and you're sending a message out there, and it's almost like talking to a black hole of sorts. You really don't know who's hearing your message and if it's resonating with anyone, if you've impacted anyone that day, all of those things. And it means so much to podcasters when you leave a message back for us, letting us know that, hey, the episode was great, or I would love to hear something about this, or just letting us know that you're there. It is huge. So if you could do me the favor of either just leaving me a DM on Instagram, messaging me through Facebook, or leaving a review on whatever podcast app you listen to, I would greatly appreciate it. I just would love to get to know you on a deeper level, maybe have some sort of communication. Maybe you even have suggestions for a show idea. I would love to hear from you. So don't be shy. Go ahead, hit me up on the socials, and I will see you next time.